Ah, we got the new Yubel support. I wasn't sure if you were going to get a second wave of this. It was like, it's like old support, so it's possible we didn't get a second wave like with the Neo stuff, but it's also kind of a new archetype because it's kind of adding a whole bunch of stuff to Yubel, which is kind of just on its own as an archetype. It was just like itself and like two other cards. So yeah, yeah, we do have some new cards here. These should be pretty interesting. Let's take a look. By the way, 7th new card reactive had to do in the past week. Come on, man. help a they out. All right, so we got two. We got Hellgrave Squirmer or Infernal Grave Squirmer. Cool. Dark Fiend, level 1, 0 attack, 0 defense. That means it's we search stuff with a bunch of stuff. You can only use the first, second, or fifth cards once per turn. If you control a fiend monster, you can special this card from your hand. You can control a monster you control that is Yubel or mentioned it, and that's a then you can, so it's optional. So that's a extender for fiends. It's interesting because I've been saying for a while that fiends lack a lot of just generic support, and I think this is a neat way to give them some, and also make it Yubel support too. You banish this card for the graveyard, special summon fiend monster with 0 attack, 0 defense from your hand or graveyard set for Infernal Grave Squirmer. Again, that really helps with that. You can use this primarily, I think, obviously with the Yubel stuff, it helps summon Yubel, but also for Sacred Beasts. This summons the cards that summon the Sacred Beasts for free, which is pretty cool. I like that a lot. I really like the Sacred Beast cards, so these are pretty neat. And we have a field spell as well, Nightmare Throne. Cool. Also, look at that. Look at her. Look at them. Look at him. Look at them. Incredible. Just incredible. All right. Field spell. You can only activate one card with this card's name per turn. When this card resolves, you can take one fiend monster with 0 attack, 0 defense from your deck and either add it to your hand or destroy it. So that lets you activate a Yubel effect right from deck, or add it to your hand, or add one of the other Yubel monsters to your hands. Like I think is the regenerating lotus, is that a fiend? I forget. Is it a fiend or a plant? I don't remember. That's the most important card of the deck. If this would help, if this would stop, like make it so you don't have to play Piri Reis map anymore for the deck, that would be incredible, because Piri Reis map kind of sucks. Or you could play both, and then you could lose the droll. That sounds neat. But also, this is another searcher for spirit or sacred beasts, because you have of course you have contract or summoning gate or whatever the heck it's called, the continuous spell, and then you have this, and then you could use because you get the sacred beast field spell later, like as part of the combo, and then you could slap that on top of this because you wouldn't need it anymore, because the other effect looks like it has to do with Yubel instead. Once per turn, if a face-up Yubel monster you control leaves the field by card effect, you can add to your hand one of your Yubel monsters is banished in your deck or graveyard, and is one original level higher or lower than one of those monsters that left the field. Then you can summon the added monster, ignoring its summoning conditions. Okay. Well, when I made my Yubel deck profile, I specifically said that you don't want to play the higher level Yubel monsters because they're just bricks. This makes it so you probably want to play those monsters, as long as you have a way to put them back in the deck if you draw them somehow. I'm not sure what card you would use to do that, how you would do that, because I wouldn't want to draw them still. I still really wouldn't want to draw them. But yeah, this makes it a lot better to play the higher level. It's like they were listening to my... Did they watch my deck profile? Well, I'll have to figure it out. Well, these are both interesting. Yeah, these could do a lot for the deck. I could see it doing a lot for the deck, and then for Sacred Beast as well, which I think is really fitting because Yubel like plays the Sacred Beasts for a bit, steals the Sacred Beasts back after they were sealed away from the first season. So it makes sense that Yubel's like support would also be Sacred Beast support. At least some of it would be. That's really cool. I really like that, actually. That's a nice flavor, and it makes it more generic fiend support, which I think is really needed. I think we actually, like, that's one of the things that's like kind of lacking is generic fiend support. You would think there would be some, considering that fiend is like such a popular like typing, but it's not. There's just not a whole lot of it. I've looked for it like quite a few times, and there's just not a lot of it. Yeah, I like these. I like these a lot. We also have a new mirror force as well. We're getting into some of the on their own singleton cards that are probably terrible and probably shouldn't be printed because they're going to end up in a landfill somewhere. But they're good for cubes and stuff, so that's neat. It's a new mirror force, Barrier of Bewitchment. Mirror Force or Mirage Mirror Force. I think it's probably going to be Mirage Mirror Force. I think Barrier of Bewitchment's a little much. A normal trap card, yeah. You only use the second effect of this card name once per turn. Oh, we got 2 effects. When an opponent's monster declares an attack, switches on one Illusion monster from your hand or graveyard. If you do, return the attacking monster to the hand. This is hardly even a Mirror Force. It does what kind of stuff to one monster. If a face-up illusion monster you control leaves the field by an opponent's card effect, well, this is a card into your graveyard. Banish this card, especially one illusion monster from your hand or graveyard. This isn't a mirror force. What? That's not a mirror force. This is illusion support. It's not a mirror force. What? This is so confusing. Okay, whatever. It's like fine. If there's ever like a good illusion archetype that has illusions in hand as opposed to just stuff from the extra deck, like the Chimera, because like Chimera is a good illusion archetype, but most of the illusions are in the extra deck. There's like a couple. It's like Coatl and something else that are actually in the main deck. But I don't know if you'd actually want to. I mean, they might be good special summon, but like this might work with like a Labyrinth deck where you can search the normal traps and activate them over and over again. But it also has to rely on your opponent declaring an attack, and that's. I'd rather just play Mirror Force. If this was good, then playing Mirror Force in Labyrinth would be good, and it's not. So I don't know. This is a little better than Mirror Force though, because it does have the other effect Engrave. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know about this one, but the Yubel cards were impressive. Let me know what you think of this Mirror Force. And that's the other thing. This Mirror Force completes the whole thing. I saw those on Twitter, people completing the whole thing. So let me know what you think of the new Mirror Force card and the new Yubel cards. I think the new Yubel cards and Sacred Beast support is pretty neat. I think this card is yeah. I think they need to make better illusion stuff first before I would even consider playing this card. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next one, which will hopefully be like at least a week away and not tomorrow. Bye, everyone. Hey there. Thanks for watching another video. Why don't you give it a like, share it around, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell for notifications. You know, the YouTube stuff. You can also follow me on Twitch and Twitter for more content. I got content plenty for you. You can also support the channel by giving me money. You have a Patreon. If you join the Patreon, you can show up in the credits over here. I would really appreciate that. You could also use my TCG Player affiliate link to get any singles, sealed product, or accessories that you want, all to start supporting the channel at the same time. That's all for this one, and I'll see you in the next one. Be kind to yourselves, be kind to others, and have a wonderful rest of whatever time it is for you. Bye now.